So we're going to be looking at critical points and concavity. Okay, for this moment on, we're going to be talking about these different terms. CP max stands for maximal critical point. CP min stands for minimum critical point. INC stands for increasing. DEC stands for decreasing. IP, inflection point. C with an arrow pointing up, concave up. And C with an arrow pointing down, concave down. Okay? So we're going to have a graph and it's going to be going anyway. Let's suppose we got this graph right now. Okay? So if we remember, the slope is our change of rate. In this case, it's growing from left to right. That means that it's positive, so it's going to be increasing. In this case, it's going to be decreasing, and in this case, it's going to be increasing. So, when I have an increasing slope, and it joins and decreasing slope, what about this point? How's the slope? Positive or negative? Or none? We don't have a slope on that point, so that's going to be my critical point. Same thing happens down here. That's going to be critical point. Okay? And since that's the one on the top, that's going to be maximum, and that's going to be minimum. Okay? Now, concavity. Remember concavity, if it's pointed up, it's going to be concave up. If it's pointing down, it's going to be concave down. So in this case, we're going to have concave down, and we're going to have concave up. Now, we have a concavity going one way and a concavity going another way. This middle point, right when we don't have a concavity up or concavity down, that's going to be called my inflection point. So my inflection point is going to be someplace around here. Now, my critical points, as well as my inflection points, they're going to be an X, Y coordinate. X, Y coordinate. And the increasing, decreasing, concave up and concave down, there's going to be intervals. That means they're going to go from point A to point B. Okay? We're going to be determining which way it's going to go. Now, what would happen if my graph was to be drawn backwards? So, in that case, I will have decreasing, increasing, decreasing. So that will be my critical point minimum, and that's going to be my critical point maximum. I'm going to have a 9 inflection point somewhere around here, and it's going to be concave up and concave down. So it's not always going to be the same. Depends on whatever formula they give you. It's which way it's going to be drawn, and it's which how we're going to be determining each of the 7 points we're looking at.